Jeffrey Allen, the man behind the camera who's kept this show on the road. You can actually see what he looks like.
Yes, I'm a real person, not just an avatar. Many of them have seen me in avatar form already.
Right, it's hard to tell the difference. But now Jeff's got some news which he'd like to give you, I think.
Sure. Big news that we're announcing today is that U.S. Congressman Ed Markey, who is chairman of a major U.S. subcommittee that deals with climate change, will be giving his speech to the UN conference here via Second Life, via our island on Second Life. It's going to be Tuesday night, East Coast time in the United States, which is Wednesday morning here at the conference. Congressman Markey has decided that he's not coming here. He certainly has duties in America, but more importantly, he's realized that he doesn't have to fly halfway across the world just to give a speech. So what he's doing is using this new technology, using Second Life, in one of the ways that it was always intended for, is to allow people to communicate with others around the world without having to travel, without having to fly around the world and emit carbon, fly around the world and pay thousands of dollars to do that. So, this technology was always intended to give people more of a voice and ability to communicate who didn't have that ability before. Clearly, Congressman Markey always had that ability, but he's choosing not to exercise it. And I think that's really interesting.
So Second Lifers are making history here. This is fantastic. So what time again is that? What time is it he's going to be making the announcement?
Right now, we're shooting for an 8:30 p.m. Speech, which will be 8:30 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States, 5:30 Pacific time, which is 9:30 a.m. here in Bali, and late night in Europe. Sorry, folks.
It's not. Yeah, it is quite late, isn't it? Okay. Any more? So tune in for that. And tomorrow we'll be back at the same time if Jeff manages to get it all going again. And that's probably it for tonight. Yes, it is. That is it for tonight. You're going to stop the camera, so I'll keep talking for a few seconds. Just to remind you that it's OneClimate.net, bringing you Second Lifers, a chance to put questions. There'll be more tomorrow. We've been promised a very lively panel tomorrow, because these negotiations are really getting to a head, as the last guest just told us, MJ Mace, who was working with the small island states. They've just an hour or so ago reached agreement on one key element in these negotiations, the adaptation fund. No money, but the fund at least is set up and ready to take some more money. And as the negotiations, as they wrap up each point by point, we'll have some speakers to tell you what's going on and maybe tell you what's not going on and what's gone wrong and why there's some quite disappointing decisions. One of the very controversial areas is forestry, which I hope we'll discuss tomorrow. That's been a little bit sidelined. I think is almost too sensitive to touch. So I hope we'll see you tomorrow, and definitely worth making for the historic broadcast on Wednesday morning. So thanks very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.